Hey everyone, this week's What Would You Do exercise. You are watching a New York City Council hearing about proposed regulations to increase air quality by reducing traffic congestion. Car exhaust emits primary pollutants such as carbon monoxide and causes the creation of the secondary pollutant known as smog. Our textbook in Chapter 8.4 defines a primary pollutant as a substance that is harmful in its directly emitted form, and a secondary pollutant as a product of the reactions occurring in the atmosphere. Decreasing traffic congestion would lower the amount of car exhaust, which increases the air quality. There are two traffic congestion proposals presented. The first is to improve the accessibility, performance, and safety of the subway system and bus network. The second proposal is to use congestion pricing, an electronic tolling strategy to collect fees on specific bridges, highways, and tunnels leading to congested areas. I chose the option to support the city's plan to improve mass transportation. I believe that improving mass transportation would encourage people to use public transportation rather than their personal vehicles, which would decrease congestion throughout the city. I think that the proposal to use congestion pricing ends up penalizing the people that live around New York City more than tourists due to the increased number of times local people will have to pay these congestion prices in their daily commutes if they go through these areas. Congestion prices can also cause a social justice issue due to the higher impact of these charges on those with lower income. While the congestion pricing would decrease the number of people driving personal vehicles in a very short period of time, I think that the public transit systems might not be fully equipped to handle the dramatic increase of passengers. So I think that making the investment to make the public transportation better first is worth it in the long run. And the city can make further policies that dissuade people from driving personal vehicles later. The next choices were to present to either set limits on public or on private automobile traffic volume or to set limits on ride shares and taxis. I chose to set a limit on the ride shares and taxis. While this would hurt the taxi and ride share industry, it would eliminate 3 times more vehicles from the streets. I think that restricting rideshare cars only and placing fewer restrictions on taxis would be the best way to decrease air pollution in high traffic areas while making minimal social and economic impact. In this exercise, I believe that there's not one best way to go about this issue because of the right to people to use their personal vehicles to get around the city. So I think that the utilitarian approach is needed. And whatever solution that we try to use is going to be harmful to certain economic sectors in order to reduce air pollution for the environment and for our species. Thank you.